Good morning. Today is Wednesday, October 6, 2021. Here with Angie, I am Brooklyn.
Varsity tennis beats Chino Hills High 14-4. Grizzlies were led by Shakan Parikh, doubles Alan Liu and Caitlin Kim, and Hannah Lee and Michaela Vo, all sweeping their opponents in straight sets. Outstanding performances by Alexis Studebaker coming back down 1-4 to force a tiebreaker and prevailing in dramatic fashion 75 in the set tiebreaker. A strong performance by doubles Ellie Kim and Gabby Kims, winning 2 of the 3 sets. Great job, Grizzlies!
JV tennis won 16-2 on the road against Chino Hills. Rachel Richards and Hannah Wolstaker led the way with impressive performances. Way to go, Grizzlies.
Take your senior portrait with Studio One. Contact them at 909-944-9536 to make an appointment. The deadline to be in the yearbook with your gown is approaching soon. Check your Outlook email for a link to the Google form for your senior quote. Senior quotes are due no later than October 31st. In addition, buy your yearbook at jostens.com.
Diversify our narrative. Are you interested in growing as a reader and thinker? Then join Diversify Our Narrative. We meet Wednesdays after school in C41 to discuss diverse books and promote curriculum diversification within our district. Join us as we read Anton Truer's Young Readers edition of Everything You Wanted to Know About Indians But Were Afraid to Ask. We have extra copies of the book.
Are you interested in joining tennis? Boys seasons begin soon. Tryouts will be held Monday, November 15th after school on the tennis courts. Make sure you have your physical complete and submitted on athleticclearance.com. Physicals are good for 1 calendar year. If you have questions about physicals, see Mr. Glover in the trainer's room. Any tennis questions, you can contact varsity coach Marlon in D124 or JV coach Del Gadillo in Portable 3.
Breast Cancer Awareness Week is this week. Get prepared and get your pink. Tomorrow's All Out Pink Day. On Friday, wear any pink you have. We hope to see all of our Grizzlies supporting breast cancer awareness.
Hello, Grizzlies. Today is Clean Air Day in California. When it comes to air pollution, we can all do our part. As a student, there are things you can do to improve air quality and protect public health. Please go to the website shown on the screen and take the Clean Air Pledge and commit to do your part to clear the air through actions big and small, like walking to school, planting a tree, or just conserving energy in small ways. Tell others how you're doing your part on social media with hashtag CleanAirDayRC and get the chance to win a refurbished bicycle. Thanks for caring for the air we breathe, Grizzlies.
In celebration of Hispanic Heritage Month, let us look at none other than Lin-Manuel Miranda. Few Hispanic Americans have made a bigger impact in recent pop culture than Miranda. Born in New York City to Puerto Rican parents, Miranda was raised around musicals and began his own during his sophomore year in college. In addition to his undeniable success with the musical Hamilton in 2015, In the Heights, loosely based on his own experiences growing up, would go to open on Broadway and win Miranda his first Tony Award that summer after the show received 13 nominations, earning 4 wins, including Best Musical. Influenced by his upbringing in the predominantly Latin Washington Heights and his frequent vacations to Puerto Rico, the musical was heralded for featuring a largely Latin American cast, with characters often singing and speaking in Spanish.
We will end today with our Wellness Wednesday video.
That's it for us today. Make sure you
work hard,
inspire others,
lead with integrity,
and dream big.
We will see you Friday.
So this final session today is about focus. And I want to just do a really quick activity with you that has stuck with me since the first time I ever saw it. I'm going to share my screen for just a moment here. And what I'm interested to know is, what do you see?
For some weird reason, the first thing I saw was like the little plant that was growing through the wall. So that was like the first thing that I gravitated towards.
Lovely. Nadine, how about you?
I see a brick wall.
How about you, Driver?
I see one big brick wall made of lots of different bricks.
Beautiful. How about the other faces on the screen? Do you see those? How about your room or the outdoors, Driver? Do you see that? Nadine, do you also see in the distance your family making a meal? I remember the first time I saw this, I had a very similar reaction. What we give our attention to amplifies. We often see in the world what we are looking for. And I think we need to give ourselves some credit for how much control we actually have over that. I want you to imagine for a second walking up to the edge of the Grand Canyon. And instead of looking at the sight ahead of you, you paid really close attention to the trash can. Can you imagine getting tickets to the Super Bowl and staying in the bathroom the whole time? Can you imagine living a great, big, bountiful, potentially beautiful life and then spending your whole time paying attention to the bad stuff? It is entirely possible. The awareness of where we put our attention is a practice. And the science tells us that one practice happens to be really, really good for us, and that one's gratitude. So we've been practicing it throughout all of these, in part because it is sort of this foundational thing that allows us to focus our lives on things that matter. It doesn't mean we are dismissing the bad. It just means we learn how to pay attention to the good stuff too. And the research says it literally rewires our brain. It's good for productivity. It's good for our mental health. It's good for our emotional health. It's good for our physical health. So I want to practice just a moment of gratitude with you. Over the course of the past many weeks, getting to spend this time with you is truly the highlight of the work that we're doing right now. I have my brain in a ton of different areas, working on a bunch of different projects, and watching the videos that you pass along, watching your reflections, watching the ways that you challenge yourself and support each other has inspired a very, very deep sense of hope in me and anyone who I show these videos to. So I want to give my gratitude for the time you've invested in this into yourselves, because that time has been a generator of joy for myself and a lot of other people that you may never see and may never know. That's a gift, and I'm grateful for it. Crew, we appreciate you a ton. These student sessions have meant the world to me. And so as we navigate our way out of here, here's what I know we need to do. We've put a bunch of tools in front of you. And so now the question is, what comes next?
So there you have it. I hope you have as much gratitude as I do for this Character Strong crew and the sessions that we've navigated together. And I hope you find something to be grateful for today, to see beyond the bricks. What we focus on, what we pay attention to, shapes our entire life. So the final thing I want to leave you with is a little bit of inspiration. There's a video from each of the 6 students talking about the thing that they are committed to putting into practice. One thing that they learned that they want to keep as a part of their routine, of their life. You can find those videos right here on this page, and I hope they inspire you to align your intentions with your actions, to keep showing up and doing the work over and over and over again, putting in the reps until you become character strong.